Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Mike Sils with you from 0 Meter Chasers. Quite an active setup as we head into your Thursday late afternoon and to the evening hours. Already a tornado watch has been posted for southern Indiana and portions along and just south of the Bluegrass and the Western Kentucky parkways into Kentucky. Right now, nothing is really firing off right now severe-wise, but we are starting to see some cells developing along the Ohio River, slowly drifting north because of that warm front that we have been talking about for several, days, that we could see that tornadic potential because storms like to ride along the front and just south of it. Some people call them boundary riders because you're seeing the winds turning from from the east to the west, and more of that moisture coming in from the south and the west. So where they converge at the lower levels, you can start seeing that tornadic potential. But I do think the higher chances of seeing the tornadic chances will be from eastern Illinois, from about Effingham down to Carbondale, points eastward into west central Indiana for Terre Haute, Vincennes, Bedford, Seymour, maybe out toward Madison, Indiana too, and points south as for the I-64 corridor coming in from Santa Claus Land into Santa Claus, Indiana, Evansville, even for Louisville. And maybe a tornado chance will be not as high, but just still there for the parkways into the Bluegrass Parkway and the Western Kentucky Parkway into north central Kentucky later on tonight. Now, a lot to discover. Right now, the temperatures are well into the 70s, and the dew point values are well into the lower 60s. And we'll start to see that climb a little bit more. Where that boundary stalls, we'll be seeing that higher chance of tornadoes into the later evening hours. But by then, I think we'll be seeing the wind damage potential to increase as the low-level jets will be working itself with the line developing from about Owensboro to Hopkinsville, points eastward toward Bowling Green, Louisville, E-Town for the I-65 corridor. Now, the main damage will be for the wind damage, but a lower end tornado spin up cannot rule out just because of the wind field that we will be seeing. Now, we do have Chris Evans out there in eastern Illinois working itself into the western parts of Indiana later tonight. Now, also I forget to mention that not everyone will be seeing a tornado chance. It's more of a conditional threat. But with those storms just south of the warm front into south central Indiana around the Hoosier Forest, I think it's going to be more of a maybe 1, 2, 3 supercells that can really produce. And if they get surface space, and if they kind of spread out, if they stay isolated, that will be your main threat of seeing